working a 9 to 5 again. I'm back on my grind again. I keep a small circle. I'm not trying to find a friend. You don't like me, dog. Don't pretend. I was sick. Niggas wasn't fucking with me. Niggas wouldn't come and get me. Got myself up off the ground. I'm not stopping now. Got them wondering how did I do it? Back on my music. I should be losing. Created confusion. Find it amusing. It's an illusion. Me and DT still flex. They tried to turn him, but he wouldn't let it. I dusted my shoulders and didn't sweat it. These niggas on notice, leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused, cause we have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. This is our moment. I'm giving you something explosive. Cause a commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. Sound the alarm, it's our time now. If you don't know, you gon' find out. I'm putting it all on the line now. It's all by design now. Rivals be sinking like quicksand. Me and my team making hits, man. All of our business legit. We go the distance. I've been working hard daily. The Lord is my witness. Me and Jay Breezy, we all about business. Can't send the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Never gonna stop till I finish my mission. I'm in position. Hit every mark and I shoot with precision. I got that spark in my music, just listen. I never lose, winning is my addiction, yeah. Leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused. Staying focused. We have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. Who's the dopest, yeah. I'm giving you something explosive. Cause a commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. I'll never give in. I'll never tap out. I'll never back down. Even when I'm in doubt, I am never scared. I'll always stay prepared. Sometimes I feel unstoppable. The victory's declared. And I'll never forget exactly where I came from. They kicked me while I was down, that's where the pain from. When I asked them for help, I watched them play dumb. Keep on playing, nigga. I'm putting these niggas on notice. I put them on notice. Leaving them open, yeah. Focus. Don't worry about who is the dopest, yeah. This is our moment. This is our moment. Now, oh, I know this.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your brother Malik Truth, and you are tuned in to Malik's Truth Radio Show. Y'all, I am amped up today because I have a wonderful guest in, but I'm going to get to him a little later. But, man, every time I think of him, I think about that good-ass fucking food, man. Man, his food. But let me get to that later. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. I'm going to go on R&B mode. I was in hip-hop mode just a little minute. I'm going to go on R&B Luther Vandross mode and just slow it down. Okay. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into my show. Y'all could be anywhere else right now at this time, but y'all chose to hang out with your brother just for a little while, and I appreciate that. I want to give thanks to God because without him, none of this could be possible. I thank him for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that he's given me to be able to give to you guys. And you already know on Malik's Truth Radio Show, I give you content that inspires and provokes thoughts that are going to drive you into positive directions. And that's what I do. Hey, check it out, y'all. A wonderful, as a matter of fact, two of my wonderful friends, Troy Biztrap and Tracy Jasper, has just welcomed into the Tinkerbird Empire, Taja Lynn. So everybody say congratulations to our brother and sister, Troy Biztrap and Tracy Jasper, for the welcoming of their new family addition, Taja Lynn. God bless y'all so much. You know what? I couldn't do this show and continue without saying thanks to Natrell.com for doing what he does. And as a matter of fact, on the opening of the show, you guys heard some music. And the title of that track is called Notice. So he putting people on notice, and that is a hot song that is making its rankings through all of the streaming platforms. So y'all go check him out, Natrell.com, Natrell. And the song is called Notice. So thank you. He is a wonderful producer, songwriter, performer, and he owns this radio station that we are in right now. And so thank you, Natrell, for being the hardest man in show business since James Brown. Alex, thank you so much, bro, for everything you do. Alex, he is underrated and underrecognized. And if we've ever underrecognized you, bro, we apologize because we appreciate everything you do. Without your skill set and your open mind and learning everything so quickly as you have, bro, we couldn't do what we do. And y'all, we could not be heard clear. The music won't be right. None of this wouldn't be right without Alex. So Alex, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alex, we have a flyer that I sent you for Yarnell Tolliver with a network mixer that she's going to be doing. Could you go ahead and show that to the people, please? Yarnell Tolliver, there you go, sister. Love you. I'm giving you some props today, darling. Free of charge. I love you. And so, y'all, she is a financial advisor, financial specialist, and she specializes in fixing your damn credit. Advising you financially on different business decisions that you're making, how to establish business credit, even real estate. So she is a force to be reckoned with, someone that you definitely want to be in touch with. And that's Yarnell, Yarnell Tolliver, Tolliver. So check her out. She's on Facebook and IG. All right, and this Saturday, it starts at 1 p.m. It's going to be at the Groove Garden, 3330 East Tropicana Avenue. And once again, if we just bear with me, we'll show that flyer momentarily. So as that begins to start, wow, let's talk about this guilty verdict. In just a minute. Actually, here's the flyer right here. As you can see here, it says Las Vegas Money, Networking, and Mixer. Saturday, November 27th, starts at 1 p.m. Tickets are $25, and 2 drinks are included in that. I don't know what they're serving. I don't know if it's going to be Henny. I don't know if it's going to be generic Henny. I don't know. But she said it's going to be, when your nail throws something, it ain't going to be bottom shelf. Put it that way. All right, so let's talk quickly about this guilty verdict. Y'all happy? Hey, we got a guilty verdict. We got 3 Klans members. I don't know for sure if they're Klansmen, but damn it, they sure behaved like Klansmen, didn't they? Chased the brother down because he was jogging, and just because in their mind he looked suspicious as if he was taking something, after killing him, they had devised a story saying that he was actually somewhere where he didn't belong, and stole some things and had been stealing some things, so they've been eyeing him and watching him. Yeah, bullshit. Let me tell you, when I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, when I was in my mid-30s, I used to jog my ass off. I'm talking about miles. And I used to come across this one set of construction that used to be in this prominent neighborhood, and I always wanted to see what it looked like, because going to those sites and going inside those sites, again, is a little nostalgic for me because my dad was a carpenter when he was alive. So going into those places, again, was nostalgic for me because it reminded me of the excellent work that he did and what he used to teach my brother and I. And, of course, I was the hard-headed one, so my brother excelled, and, I just learned a little bit. But I could understand maybe he was curious to see what those things looked like and what the construction was like. But he wasn't stealing anything, just like I wasn't stealing anything. I just admiring the work because it reminded me of what my dad used to do. And, yeah, they chased him down. And, yeah, so here are the 3 devils right here on the screen, y'all. And, yep, these are the 3 devils that got a guilty verdict, thank God. And we're going to say rest well to our king, Ahmaud Arbery, because he didn't deserve to go out like that. Yeah, very, very sad. Happy ending to a sad story. Let's just say that. And we just hope that justice rears its face in this trial, because in the state of Georgia does not have degrees to its murder. The state of Georgia has what's called malice murder and felony murder. And they were charged with both of those and were convicted of both of those. All the other shit was just fillers. Assault, malicious assault, felonies, all that shit was just mediocre shit so they can pile up the charges and shit. But the ones that they got hit for was the major ones, and those carry minimum 10 to 30 years minimum, y'all. But the maximum, depending on the heinousness of the crime, which we all would agree that this was a Ku Klux Klan style killing. That sounds heinous to me. That type of heinous killing is rewarded with life imprisonment. Let's just hope that they do get that. So, I want to get into my sponsor. And I'm not going to show the video at this point, but I am going to let y'all know that my sponsor, Lair B, the CEO, owner, founder, and visionary of Lair Body Essentials, is having a black sale this Friday. And Alice, if you can go ahead and show that for me, please. I'm going to explain a little bit about the black sale when y'all see this this advertising, because you're going to have to follow it precisely, because even though it looks one way, it's not. Very clear instructions from my sponsor to let you guys know that it's either going to be you're going to be purchasing the 30% off, or you're going to be getting buy one get the next one half off. So you can't combine the coupons. It's just like McDonald's. You can't combine 2 coupons at once, and you're the same way. So you're either going to take advantage of your entire order being 30% off, or buying one and getting the next one half off. Okay, so when that comes up, y'all go ahead and check that out. But now we are going to get into the guest of the hour. I am very pleased to have this brother on my show. He is the one responsible for me making that video where I was licking my fingers. You're seeing grease all over my face, man, and I kept saying damn, this good. Oh, damn. Yeah, he's responsible for all that. This is our brother, y'all. Chef Robert. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, boss? What's going on, man?
Man, it is a wonderful, wonderful night, man. You know I keep bragging on your food, man. I'm bragging on your food because your food is the real deal.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So tell the people who you are and what you do, man.
My name is Robert. I'm the owner of the Raider Claw. What you heard from my brother right here, you know. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
Yes, I've been out here for a while now. Just trying to see what's up with it. Trying to see if they're gonna like this good, delicious food, like you said, you know.
Man, and your food is good, man.
Thank you.
And let me tell you. All right, so you got the tats. You a down brother. No one would ever think that you were a chef, man, or are a chef. And when I first seen you, you just look like a regular businessman.
Yeah.
And you are an entrepreneur and businessman, but you're also a chef, so you do a lot. Tell the people what got you into cooking.
Well,
especially at that level.
Man, I've been cooking since I was a little kid.
And bring that mic up for a little bit.
I've been cooking since I was a little kid, man.
Right.
I always had that culinary, you know, interest since my grandma was showing me, you know.
Whoa.
So, you know, it started off at 15 being a line chef, cooking steaks all day to
right.
me working in yacht clubs, and you know, and then it developed from there. I just had the love for for cooking, and you know, and for the food.
Man, that is awesome, man. Let me tell you, I was also taught by my grandmother, and she taught me and my brother how to cook because she had said to us that she knows the Jenkins man, and y'all just fall in love with anybody. And the reason I'm teaching you how to cook and clean the house, because y'all might end up meeting somebody that don't know how to cook or clean a house. And that was her reasoning behind teaching us, you know, how to cook. And we actually paid a lot of attention because grandma could throw down. And still today, I make a lot of her recipes. So when grandma used to cook in your house, what was it like, and where were you? Were you in the living room waiting for it to happen, or were you underneath her learning?
I was underneath her learning. Like, I always wanted to cook, so you know, I was right there watching her make those caramel cakes all day, every day, because I was going to be the one that was going to eat it anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I used to watch her, and it just came from there, and then stuff just started being natural to me when I did start cooking,
Right.
like it just started coming natural. Then I was like, you know what? I got to take this to the next level. Then I went to school and did all that, like
Right.
culinary arts training and all that. You know,
And that's excellent. Now, when we talk about culinary arts training, at what age did you decide that, you know what, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life, and I'm gonna get trained for this?
probably when I was like, I say about like 17,
Whoa,
18.
that young?
Yeah, I was young. I was actually 17 working in a yacht club as a head chef.
A yacht club,
Yeah.
bro. That sound like a that sounded like a lot of blank work in there. How'd you get up in that club, bro?
Because I just wanted to apply, actually.
Right.
And they gave it to me. They thought I was not good at all, but
Right.
I had all the experience for it, and I was ready to do it, take it to the next level, and, you know, I just did what I had to do to get that position. I always said I wanted to be the head chef. No, I got to
Right.
be the head chef. Not the sous chef, the head chef.
Right.
So I went in there showing my skills, and I went from there to working at other places. Everything
Wow.
been fine dining. My whole history is fine dining. Even though I can do soul food,
Right.
and I can do anything basically. Any type of cuisine, I got my hands on it.
It's just, let me tell you one thing that I found interesting about what you do is that a lot of people try to prepare seafood in certain ways,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't quite do it successfully.
Mm-hmm.
When I taste your fried shrimp, and you keep the head on for a reason, I'm gonna have you explain
yes,
that
sir.
to 'em.
Yes, sir.
But man, I was able to eat the head. I was able to eat the legs and everything. I'm talking about crunching down, just dissolving. Man, how did you do that, and why did you keep the head on like that?
because I try to keep it like a traditional boil, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They could get it peeled in the vein, but
Right.
those prawns is just, you know, it makes the basket look good. It makes the food taste a little bit better when it comes to the shrimp, because, you know, you're cooking it with the head on there. And like you said, you can't eat you can eat the whole thing. Some people prefer to eat the whole thing. Some people don't, you know.
Right.
It's whatever, you know, you want to do, basically. But that's how that came about. I just wanted a traditional, you know, basket.
Right.
I don't call them boils. I call them basket, because this is fine dining over here at the Raider Claw.
Right. And you know what? It is fine dining, because let me tell you, one thing different, put it this way, one thing that you do at Raiders Claw is different. You know, and when I say one thing that you do, you just do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
You take a traditional method, but you make it your own. Everybody makes crab cakes. And when you see crab cakes, you see just one big glob, look like a hockey puck, and that's what you get on your plate. I seen you making something look like a donut, and then you messed around and said these are crab cakes. I said, what the hell?
Yes.
Explain that.
Well, that's my style, man. I'm always doing something out of the ordinary. So I came up with those donut style crab cakes.
Right.
Just the shape of them, because a regular crab cake is boring. It's boring when you look at it. So I
Right.
try to put a little bit pizzazz to it. I came up with the donut style crab cakes. It's one, because I wanted to do sushi rolls like that, because I'm a sushi
Whoa,
master too.
Okay. All right.
That ain't just what I do, but I do sushi like that as well, which
Right.
is like a donut style sushi roll where it's easy to pick up, bite, you're good.
Right.
So I say, you know what? I got this good crab cake. Like, it's my recipe, it's my creation. I'm gonna make it like a donut. So I sit there and make each ball, pull out the middle, make it like a donut. Now that's the Raider Claw
Right.
style. So if you see that
Wow.
anywhere else, they got it from the Raider Claw.
And you know what? If anybody in Vegas starts making that, I already know where it came from. On the real, man, you already know where that came from, because ain't nobody doing it like Chef Robert.
Yes,
So
sir.
if
Thank you.
let me tell y'all, if any restaurant y'all go to and y'all see a hole down the middle, let me know about that, because I'm gonna go visit them, because I want to see me and Robert gonna go down there. I want to see what it tastes like.
It's not gonna be like mine.
Because let me tell you, RC, Pibbs, all of them, even Pepsi, tried to replicate Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
But there will only ever be
one Coca-Cola.
one Coca-Cola. I don't care how good you think it tastes. You put a comparison. Now, me personally, I like Pepsi because it's a little sweeter. But when I'm trying to cure an ailment, I'm going with Coca-Cola.
Right.
I'm going with Coca-Cola and an Advil.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if I want just a sweet, carbonated beverage, I'm going for Pepsi.
Okay.
For real, because that's just my favorite. But ain't nobody gonna be able to give it that taste. They may make it look like yours, bro. But ain't nobody gonna be able to make it taste and look the way this sauce
The
you
sauce
use.
for it is crazy.
Man,
You don't even want to know.
man, I ain't even gonna ask you to give us the recipe, but man, what?
That
Man.
sauce is one of a kind. Actually, I sold that sauce to someone before a
What?
couple years back. Yeah, that and my crab cake recipe.
What?
And I don't even think they using it right now. Real talk.
Wow, I mean, like you
think they were
sold the
just-
rights to it, or you showed them licensing to it?
No, I sold them like they can make it if they want to because
Right.
I'm coming after you try to make my recipe.
For sure. Heck yeah.
But
Most definitely.
because they wanted to see my recipes and they wanted to see how I made it and all that, I told them
Right.
you got to pay for that. Like that ain't free. I'm sorry.
Man,
Because it's a unique crab cake. You're never gonna taste a crab cake like that
man.
ever.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I know what your food look like and tastes like, but a whole lot of folks don't know what your food looks like. Alex, let's go ahead and do a slow slideshow of Chef Robert's food. Let's start with that. Let's start with that Raider Surf. Is it the Raider Surf?
Yes, sir. The
Start with
Raider
that
Surf.
Raider Surf with the steak. Now, what kind of steak do you use to
That's
accompany
sirloin.
that?
That's sirloin steak.
A sirloin steak, y'all. Yes, and it has those beautiful grill marks on it.
Mm-hmm.
Flame broiled,
Yes, sir.
Mm.
All on the grill.
all on the grill, y'all. Check that out. Let me tell y'all something. When I didn't get the Raider Surf because
You
I didn't
getting
feel
it.
like any red meat at that time. I just really wanted some seafood. But man, I'm gonna let y'all see these pictures, man. Alex, we're gonna start off with the Raider Surf first. Let's show the folks what that looked like. Oh my goodness. Whoo, man. Let me tell you, the sauce, I think I got the Cajun sauce
Mm-hmm. The Cajun
on
butter.
mine because I do like a little heat.
The
Because
Cajun
you
butter.
don't use Old Bay. Do you use Old
No,
Bay?
I built my own seasonings. That every seasoning on that everything on that truck is homemade. I built it from scratch
Wow.
to make that product.
Ooh.
I really never had no interest in like making stuff like that, but
Right.
when I did come up with the concept of the Raider Claw,
Right.
I had to. So I sat in that lab and I built my seasonings. If I didn't like it, I was throwing it away. I sat there and just kept building it into where is it at now. It's only gonna get better.
Man, I am looking forward to it getting better because I've tasted so far the fried Raider basket,
Yes, sir.
and man, that caramel sauce and that cake, man, that's grandmama's recipe, is it? Or
Yes, sir.
some of her bases and what you added to it. Tell me about that.
So the cake, that's really my grandma recipe. I just spiced it up a little bit and
Okay.
perfected it to where it's restaurant quality now. You know. what I
Okay,
mean?
yes.
Even though her stuff is always restaurant quality,
For sure.
but I just put that extra, like, grandma, this need this, and she never listened to me.
Right.
I got grown and older. I said, no, I'm putting this in it because I told
Right.
you this is be better. This is better
Exactly.
for your caramel. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And
Right.
then when I went to school, they showed me sugar. I went through a sugar course,
Right.
and I started learning how to play with that sugar a lot.
Whoa.
And that's why my caramel comes out like that.
Man, when I went back up to your truck to give you props, and I told you, I said, bro, that's homemade caramel, isn't it? And you looked at me and just laughed.
Yeah, because I knew you knew. knew it.
I was like, yo, bro, this is homemade caramel. I could taste the creaminess. I could taste it, man. This is not. You didn't take somebody else's stuff and just boil it up and keep it hot. You made your own. And
Yes,
let me
sir.
tell y'all, the cake, man. Look, tell them where you be at.
I'm at the Centennial Hospital most of the time, right there in the parking lot. Whenever y'all want to slide through, just come through and get your flavor fix. I'm there from Tuesday to Saturday from 5 to 8. Unless I'm doing an event, then you're more than welcome to come out to the event and, whatever it is. But, yeah, I'm normally at the Centennial Hospital for right now. Just trying to be consistent there, and then I'll try to move around and start, traveling other places. But I'm just going to be consistent right there first,
Man, let me tell you, y'all, you guys have got to try that. We are unfortunately having some internet connection issues, so the pictures that I want to show you probably won't be up until my break. Probably the same thing with our sponsor, but we'll get into that momentarily, y'all. We're gonna take just a short break, and when we come back, we will get into our sponsor and definitely the photos that I have of Chef Robert's cuisine, y'all. It is definitely gourmet. I mean, he does something very gourmet. Look, I know y'all love, what is that, Hot and Juicy?
They ain't seeing me.
That joint over there on Trop in Decatur. But let me tell you, that's just regular.
Yeah,
that's regular schmegular. This brother do it gourmet, and we're gonna show y'all after we come back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
I was never complacent, put my foot on the pavement. In my dream I was chasing, while my girl waited patient. Spent a lifetime on this music shit, going nowhere, I was losing it. She was right there enduring this, while her folks like, why she doing this? But Shawty didn't care what nobody said. She was gonna ride to the day I'm dead, stay by my side when the others fled. So I'm convinced that she deserves it all. She believed in me when chances were real small. I picture me driving a foreign. Shawty, she riding the passenger side. Yeah, 3 in the morning. Holding her head up, yeah. There from the beginning. Oh, she was there from the beginning. Yeah, baby, you were there from the beginning. Shawty my ride or die, and she is my reason why I keep on grinding to buy her expensive things that money can buy. Her beauty represents me well. She loves me and others can tell. Her heart is where my love would dwell. Talk about her man and she would rebel. I ain't ashamed, this ain't a game. She was right there in the storm and the rain. Endure the pain and the financial strain. Now she gon' shine with the fortune and fame. She gambled her life for me. She sacrificed for me. She deserves it all. It's only right, you see. No matter the price, you see. I picture me driving a foreign.
Ain't no place that I'd rather be. Say the
All right, y'all. Hey, what's good, y'all? That was my sponsor, Lair Body Essentials. Let me tell y'all, this product is all naturally made with natural products, botanicals, and oils. These are not no high, harsh chemical oils. These are natural, all natural stuff. I use it myself. Keep my skin looking great. Look, I'm 51, but what I look like 18? Let me stop. But it keeps my skin looking great. It keeps my beard, what little I have, and my mustache, what little I have, nice and shiny all the time. Man, and y'all know I'm bald, right? So y'all know I use it on my head too. So, you know, boom, check that. Okay, so let me tell y'all, it is not just a woman's product. This is a product for both men and women of all ethnicities. The product just happens to be made by a beautiful black magic woman, but it is a product for all ethnicities, skin types, and both male and female. So that is my sponsor. Thank y'all for going out and get it. And remember, she has a black sale that's going on this Friday. You're either going to get 30% off your total order, or you can choose the buy one, get the second one half off type deal, okay? So thank you, Lair, for being great and for being who you are and doing what you do. I believe in Lair Body Essentials. Now, brother Robert.
Yes, sir.
Chef Robert.
Yes, sir.
On our break, we were talking about the gourmet style. And even before we went on break, we were talking about your gourmet dishes. Like, you could have chose to do it like hot and juicy, but you chose to do it your way. And when I got my food, I got the Cajun style again because I like a little spice to mine. What made you want to? Oh, wait a second. Here's some of your food that just came up. But it came up on our end. So, but you do some wonderful things with yours, man. You got these sauces that you put on it, and the different type of spices. What made you want to separate yourself from the party of so many other seafood boil places?
Because I just wanted to do something different. It wasn't just like, you know, I was like, oh, I could just throw this stuff in the bag. No,
Right.
I want them to feel like, man, we just got this out of a restaurant. Look how good
Yes.
this look, you know?
Yes.
I want people to be able to take a picture of it. So I put that extra little time into it, putting that sauce on it.
Right.
Garlic butter, that secret sauce, that spicy sauce, you know. That's just mixing up the flavors. Just when you eat it, it's just like flavors all around in your mouth, but it's so good, and that fixes it.
And that's what it is, man. I describe your meal to one person as a symphony of flavors.
Yes, I appreciate that.
That's what it was. I mean, when I made that video, man, it was getting major hits, man. People was like, "Damn, is it that good?" I was like, "Yeah, it's that good. It is that good." Now, tell us a little bit about. Now, you told us about you went to culinary school and how you made some culinary changes to your grandmother's recipes. Going into business, especially with a food truck, is not an easy venture to embark on. What made you want to go into that?
I wanted to open up a restaurant, actually. Then I just started thinking, like, you know what? I need to do a food truck right now because that's going to be convenient for people, you know, that's in a rush, that's want to just get some food to go home. You know,
Right.
Don't want to go in there and have to sit down or, you know, deal with that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to come up with this food. I'm going to do a food truck.
Man.
And it's just like, I just focused on it and then just started doing it. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I just had them food trucks right there. I was like, now I got the food truck. What kind of cuisine I'm going to do?
Right.
So that's when I came up and I started looking around and like, you know what? I don't see no food truck nowhere like this type of cuisine. I could tweak it up a little bit. You know, I don't have to throw it in a bag. I know a lot of people was like, why you don't put it in a bag? Because I want you to be able to put your top back on it and then put that in the refrigerator and reheat it up in this.
Yeah,
You know
come
what I
on,
mean? Just
somebody.
keep it real.
Come on, somebody.
So-
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's more, it looks more presentable like that instead
Yes.
of me just handing you a bag out the window.
Yes.
You know, just burning your fingers and all that. I'll leave that for the restaurants. I'm gonna do it this way. you know?
Exactly.
So that's why I really came up with it in the Raider Claw basket with, and you know, a couple trials, and I came up with this product. So.
And you got in your menu is not overloaded. And Alex, if we can show his menu, please. And your prices aren't astronomical. Even the Raider Surf, you would think that something that has a slice of meat on it that thick and that long would be like $50.
And normally it would be.
Right.
It would be.
Explain it.
but
Just explain to us why you kept it so low.
because I wanted to build it up first.
Mm-hmm.
Keep building the brand, because that's basically what I'm doing is
Right.
building the brand. And I know it's supposed to be a little bit more expensive, but then you got people coming to the store like, oh, that's expensive.
No.
really, it's not.
It's
you
not.
Go to the restaurant. This sirloin steak gonna cost you at least $26,
Thank you.
and you getting a lobster tail.
Yes.
Come on now. With the crab leg.
A good lobster tail, because I remember coming there picking up something, man,
What I
and you said, yo, Malik, I want you to try this out. Man, and I ate, man, let me
How was
pause
that
for a
lobster?
second. Let me pause for a second. Man,
Different.
I bit it into that lobster tail, and man, it was seasoned well, but you could still taste the sweetness of that lobster meat. It wasn't tough either. It was not. You fried it, and it wasn't tough. It was still juicy, tender. Man, now I ain't gonna ask you your secret, but how do you keep it still juicy like that? And you done fried a piece of fish, literally, shellfish.
Because it's hot and fresh. It's hot and fresh. It's coming out. You getting it while it's fresh.
Right.
It's being cooked and prepared right then and there. So
Mm.
that makes a difference as well. You know what I'm saying? And the technique that I use for my breading of the lobster tail
Right.
is probably different from other people. So I try to do it the way like I like to do it. You know what I mean?
It is different because let me tell y'all, everybody can't fry a piece of shellfish and that breading is still stuck.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not just stuck to it. It's like it's
golden. It's golden, ain't it?
it's infused. It's like it just like it becomes a part of the shell of the fish.
Yeah,
And like you can't eat the whole thing,
you can.
because we ain't used to it, so our bodies may not be able to handle it immediately, like some of the Asians and the ones who eat bones and stuff.
Right.
But it's still edible because once you bite into it, you can still bite down, and if you chew long enough, you're gonna be able to swallow it. But how do you get it to stick to it the way it do, man? Without giving away your secrets, of course.
It's not even about giving away a secret. It's man, it's really I can't explain how, but it's the way I bred it.
Right.
You know what I mean? The egg wash play a big part.
Right.
You know, everything that I use play a big part to keeping it like that.
Right.
You know, it's just that little bit of technique. Now I could be putting it out there with the cornmeal,
Right.
which is a big mistake.
Oh.
Cornmeal
Uh-oh.
is a big mistake.
Y'all hear that?
For lobster.
Y'all hear that? Why so?
Because cornmeal don't stick to lobster. It's good for fish. Everything that's, you may think, oh, let me get this seafood. I got to throw
Right.
some cornmeal on it. No,
Right.
you don't. No.
Okay.
So that's another big thing.
Is it the same with shrimp?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't-
Wow.
Don't use cornmeal on shrimp.
Wow.
Cornmeal ain't for shrimp. It's for fish.
And that's why every time, if we do make it with the cornmeal and what we use a flour mixture, that's why we see it all falling off into the napkin.
Yes, sir.
And when you put that stuff on that napkin, it was still on the shell of that lobster. And all I did was go after the meat portion. I love the breading and the seasoning that you use, but I went after the fish because I was like, let me taste this. Man, Bruh.
And then the sausage just complemented. Like the sauce take it to another level, you know. So
It do. It's just like all. I mean, like I said, it's a symphony of flavors, man. Just from your breading and the different sauces. Now, there's a Cajun sauce that you have, and what's that other sauce?
garlic butter. So I have a garlic sauce and I have a garlic butter. The garlic butter is different. You know? So that's more like the spicy sauce. You know?
Now I know I make my own garlic butter myself. My son, as a matter of fact, loves when I make garlic bread because I dice up real finely fresh garlic, and then I throw it right into melted butter and just let it sit so it can soak up. How do you do yours?
Me, I got a clarified butter, so
Uh
yeah, so you know, I just whip mine in for a long period of time until it's like dissolved. Like
Right.
You don't want that gritty taste to your
Right.
butter.
You sure
want
don't.
You want that flavor to be into the butter. So
Yes.
that's what I do. I just whip it real good.
Wow.
The garlic, and then I got a secret that I can't tell you.
That's why I
But
said
if
tell
I
us without
told-
telling us.
If I told you what this secret
You had to
is,
take me out, man.
No, you'd be like, oh my God, I would have never knew that was in there. It's
No way.
It's an ingredient
Right.
that you can use that makes people start thinking like, what is this? What is this? Even though they may
Accent?
use it, nope. Even though they may use it,
He said nope.
but you can put a little bit of this in there, and
Right.
that's what's gonna keep your taste buds going. Damn,
Wow.
What is that other taste that I'm tasting something, but I cannot figure it out.
That's what I was saying. I was like, because again, as I'm not a professional chef, but I've been cooking for years, and I've paid attention to a lot of people, who I used to work with, and I'm always trying to guess. I'm like, something get on my palate. I'm like, it's got such and such in there.
Right.
And usually a lot of people, if they don't cook, they can't taste like cumin.
Right.
They can't taste coriander. But I
Right.
can. And I'm like, I can't get my finger. What is this brother using? So like they gonna have to break your stuff down in like a science lab to copy your stuff, man. Because let me tell you, I don't care how good your palate is, you are not. I don't know if they was able to guess that ingredient, would you give them a free Raider
Yeah, they could come over and get a free loaded Raider fries. That's what's booming too.
That's
Loaded
yeah,
Raider
that's hitting.
fries.
All right, so if y'all and we ain't gonna tell y'all, but if y'all come and taste his garlic, anybody who has ever tasted this stuff, and anybody who's gonna go to his establishment on wheels. Now, how many trucks do you have?
I really got 4.
Four
But
trucks.
I'm only operating one right now. but
That's
the
all
other
right. Those
ones-
other 3 gonna come into
the
place.
The other ones are gonna be something different.
Okay. Well, this one right here, bro. I want y'all to go there. He's at the Centennial Hospital. And is that Durango?
Yes.
On Durango.
Desert Springs.
Okay, so I want y'all to go there. Again, if you have tried his food and you go there and you get it, and you can tell him what that secret ingredient is. You think your palate can tell you what his ingredient is, you going to get a free loaded fries. And what's that loaded fry? What come on
that
that?
loaded fries is something serious. That's the best fries in the valley.
Tell
to
him
me.
what's on it.
So the loaded fries come with, crispy fries. You gotta have them fries crispy
Yes.
just enough.
Yes.
And then I throw in with that lobster meat. I throw that crab meat in there. Hit it with a little bit of my seasoning. Throw a little bit of the Cajun butter. It depends on what kind of butter you want. You can get the Cajun ranch,
Right.
the regular Cajun,
Right.
or the lemon pepper butter. You can get your spice level hella hot or spicy, wherever you desire. And I throw that stuff together like that, saute it for a little bit, because my truck is basically the show and the quality of
Oh,
food.
yes.
So I saute it in a pot real quick and throw it on them fries while it's sizzling. Put that cheese on there.
Oh.
Hit it with a little bit of that seasoning. Ooh, and
So you-
then a little bit of
y'all
sauce
see
if
my
they
face?
want it.
That's that goddamn. That's that goddamn face right there. Whew. And let me tell you, I haven't had the loaded fries, but let me tell y'all, when a lot of people say they putting crab meat on it, it's almost always imitation crab.
Yeah, this real crab.
Real crab meat, y'all. Just no joke. Anything he use, if he gonna use whatever meat, it ain't, unless he starts selling Beyond Meat, he using real stuff. He's not using that plastic, smashed crab meat stuff that y'all think is real crab that they be selling y'all sometime. Because we don't pay for artificial stuff thrown together, stuck together, and processed. And nah, he using real crab, real lobster meat, y'all, for his loaded fries. So again, if y'all can guess what his secret ingredient is that he said that you just can't taste, if you believe your palate can lead you to that answer, you're gonna
Get a free
get
one.
free loaded fries. And again, that's that
And I'm
garlic
gonna throw
salt.
a cake in there. I'm gonna put.
You gonna throw-
I'm gonna put a cake with it. Too.
You gonna
can
throw some
tell me
caramel
what
cake
that
with it?
One ingredient is in my butter. I'm gonna throw you a caramel cake and a loaded fries. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, never guess. And I'm gonna tell you why nobody had never guessed. Bro, when I was working at the yacht club,
Right.
I used to ask my chef all the time, dude, what is in this soup?
Right.
Dude, like this dude used to make this soup.
Right.
I think it was butternut squash and apple something.
Now was it the cold soup or the hot soup?
hot.
Ooh.
Bro, and he had, I mean, it would make you want to turn around and be like, yo, let me get another bowl of that.
Ooh.
And he never told me. It took him 6 years, me working for him, and he told me.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, bro, I would have never thought of that. He said, that's that taste you taste. And this was from a German chef.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
And you know, Robert, that's the beauty about food. Beauty of food is like music. It brings people together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It brings family together, like on Soul Food or in our own households. Food is a dynamic substance, and it is never static because no one will ever make greens the same way.
No.
No one will ever make a porterhouse steak, a sirloin steak, a ribeye steak, a T-bone steak. It's the same meat they're using, but they ain't never gonna make it the same way. Just like you taste hot and juicy. You told me that story. You said, I taste hot and juicy. I knew it was interesting, but you said one thing that impressed me. I could do it better.
Yeah.
Wow. And that
And
was
we're not supporting a brand. we
Yeah.
support them, but we not. They ain't getting paid for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm saying hot and juicy, not because they my sponsor just happened to come up in conversation, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go down there and talk to them. Maybe they'll sponsor me. I don't know. You know how that go, y'all. Y'all know how that go. But I'm a Black Solidarity speaker, but I'm gonna go to my own before I go to them. You see what I'm saying? We have to
And
learn.
I'm not in no competition with them.
Yeah.
Either. I'm
And
just trying
that's
to do
right.
My own thing.
And
Create
But
another
bro,
thing.
before hot and juicy, there was something else.
Yep.
I'm sure whoever put hot and juicy together tasted somebody else's stuff and say, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
What are you gonna call it?
Hot and juicy.
Exactly.
Or Crab or
Thank you.
King of Crab or whatever else crab places out there.
Exactly.
Everybody's not going to do it different. It's
Everybody.
just about which one you want to go to, which experience you want to
That's
experience.
there it is right there.
You see
What
what I'm
experience do you want to have?
Yeah. So I'm just doing me.
Yes.
The Raider Claw.
The Raider Claw. As a matter of fact, Alex, that logo is something. It's something else.
Yeah.
That logo is something else. Alex, could you show them that logo of the Raider Claw, please? Now, there's a story that you told me when we were talking at the truck that day when I first came to your truck about that logo. Tell the people the story behind that logo.
Well, I came up with that logo. It was just something like I can't even explain it. Like, 'cause that's something like that's like sentimental to me. You know what I mean? So I don't really like talking about it. Like
Right.
how I told you about it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that logo